We are finally here. This is the final episode for season 3 of Attack on Titan, episode 22. So, without further ado, let's go.
9つの巨人にはそれぞれ名前がある。
Yep, forgot about
これ
that.
からお前へ継承される巨人にも名は進撃の巨人。家庭を持て。は？妻でも子供でも町の人でもいい。壁の中で人を愛せ。ミカサやアルミ。
Yeah, that part's
みんなを
crazy.
救いたいなら使命を全うしろ。ミカサ？アルミ？誰のことだ？
Beyond the walls. Let's go.
世界。
公表しましょう。100年前、レース王が民から奪った記憶を100年後の民にお返しするだけです。
人類を脅かす人食い巨人の正体は人間であり、我々と同じ祖先を持つ民族、ユミルの民だった。
How ironic is that? They're being eaten by, in essence, their own people. They're being eaten by their own ancestors. Or not ancestors, yeah, their own people. There's a connection there with the people of Ymir. What's also interesting is, I wonder if you're not one of the descendants of Ymir, if you get injected with the Titan serum, do you turn into a Titan? Or is it only these people that, when injected with the serum, turn into a Titan? That'd be interesting to find out.
近い将来、敵はこの土地の資源獲得を口実に侵攻を開始する。それが5年前から始まった超大型巨人らの襲撃であると。
Whoa, sorry, I need to pause it again. Just something else I thought about. So 5 years ago, the Colossal Titan and the Armored Titan breached the walls, didn't they? Which they said was the first stage of the invasion. How did they get them forms? Because if I'm reading this right, the 9 Titans were originally from where they are. So how did they get the Titans in the first place? 9 Titans, they're all behind the walls. How did they get one of the founding 9 Titans? Wait. Maybe Armin can help us with that, because Armin's now got Bertolt's memories. So we might find out how initially he was in the control of... I don't know what they're called. The Marleys, aren't they? The Malians. I wonder how he first got in control, how he first got captured by the Malians, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's carry on.
やあ、壁の英雄たちよ。
そうだろ、フロック。話してやれ。ああ。
現場は絶望的で、調査兵団は全滅寸前まで追い詰められた。あいつはすごいやつだったよ。
知ってる。だから私の言うことなんて聞かないんだろうね。
でも最後、あそこに行ったことを後悔しただろ。
Yeah. So didn't it?
おい、なんでそんなことを。でも、誰かが本当のことを言うべきだろ。
True, innit? You gotta...
そうだ。お前じゃなく、団長がふさわしいと思った。でもそれは俺だけじゃない。お前がアルミンの何を知ってるって言うんだ。言ってみる。知らないな。俺は幼馴染じゃないし。なあ。もうお前そろそろ黙れよ。
おい！急に何だってんだよ！ロック、これから死んだ仲間を弔おうって式の場なんだぜ。
何の勲章だ？誰を弔う？これから補充する調査兵団には本当のことを言えよ。そんな雑魚にだってな。値踏みする権利くらいはあるだろう。
フロックが正しい。エルヴィン団長が生き延びるべきだった。この状況を変えることができるのは僕じゃない。
時間だ。並べ。
Yeah, do you know what? Okay. Flock's got a point. If he's got Flock, yeah, he's got a point. I can understand why he thinks that Erwin Smith should have been brought back, not Eren. And Mikasa and Armin instead of Armin. Mikasa and Eren's personal attachments to Armin were the reason they wanted to bring him back, no doubt. But they also have a point that Armin is basically the future Erwin Smith. Erwin Smith knows that. The only problem is Armin doesn't realise that just yet. But he is the right person long term because he's got the ability to work things out 3 or 4 steps ahead, just like Erwin Smith. So I think he's gonna prove it in the next season, no doubt.
希望だったのか。それとも絶望か。敵は果てしなく強大だった。
I bet when it touches her,
ヒストリアを犠牲にする覚悟がない。
does he see something? I knew it.
私は壁の外から来たエルディア人。今すぐ壁に攻めてきた巨人を殺してください。妻や子供たちが壁の民が食われてしまう前に。
Ooh, I've got goosebumps. Right, so that's a certain part that we didn't actually see in the previous season. He pleads with her to do the job that the owl said to do, which is to use the Titans, basically. Use the Titans. She's the coordinator. Use the Titans to take revenge. But I bet because she's controlled by the original king, what did it say there? Because people that are controlled by the original king, the royal family, they view peace over war, don't they? But ultimately, the peace won't last forever. So that's why he's probably forced to kill her. Right, makes a little bit more sense now. Whoa. We finally know now that we are the subjects of Ymir, a race that the entire world hates and wishes to exterminate, but we have no intention of sitting quietly and awaiting our deaths. So long as we still draw breath, we have reason enough to continue living and resisting our enemies. But is it true that our only option is to wield the power of the so-called demons to instill fear in the rest of the world? Is it futile to dream of the world where we can share a table with them and discuss our views respectfully as equals? It may seem like vapid idealism, but I don't want to give up on that dream or run from the possibility it represents. I believe it is my duty to bring this dream to fruition. So, this is declassified information. Right.
積もった雪が溶け出す頃、兵団はウォールマリア内の巨人は掃討されたと発表した。調査兵団はウォールマリア街への壁外調査を開始した。
Whoa.
巨人だ。
Titan.
やっと現れたか。気をつけろ。
Whoa.
動けないのか。おい。
楽園を国にされた。俺たちの
Oh. This is the guy. What's he called? Grisha. Is that Grisha? Well, doesn't it? If that's Grisha, I thought he didn't turn into a Titan. So he obviously got killed by one. Wow, it comes full circle. Here we go.
間違いない。
Wow. So Armin gets to see the ocean. That's a moment, that. Oh, all from season 1. That's crazy.
Hora. 言っただろう、エレン。商人が一生かけても取り尽くせないほどの巨大な塩の湖があるって。ねえ、エレン、これ見てよ。 壁の向こうには
海があって、海の向こうには自由がある。海の向こうにいるのは
Here's war.
敵だ。
Mm.
ああ。向こうにいる敵、全部殺せば、俺たち、自由になれるのか？
Wow. What an ending. What an ending. I love how it ends with them getting to the sea. And that's the only thing that well, not the only thing, but in season 1, that's the thing that Armin talked about. And right at the end of season 3, he gets to realise that and actually see and experience that. After dying, he basically died, didn't he? And they brought him back to life. So I like that full circle, how that comes around, but also how it's all fun and games in a way. But then Eren brings it kind of back to the stark reality, doesn't it? Which is kind of sad and annoying, but it's so true as well. That once they get there, they always thought that was freedom, but it's not. At the other side of the ocean is the enemy. So I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of fighting in the next season. Wow. Yeah, this season's been just... I don't know if I should be watching this. I don't know if it's going to spoil it. Let me get to here. Yeah, but this has just been, it's been amazing. Season 3 has been the best so far. If I had to rank it, it was season 3, season 1, season 2. This is a crazy thing though as well. Who they're going to fight have more advanced technology, don't they? Basically, they have more advanced technology because they've got guns. These guys don't. And we have the Attack Titan and we have the Colossal Titan. That's it. They've got the Beast Titan. They've got the Armored Titan. They've got this, I'm going to say he's one of the founding Titans, the one that can talk, that's like runs on all fours. On all fours, yeah, runs on all fours. Like a dog or something. The one that can speak anyway, that's controlled by Beast Titan. So they've got 3, we've got 2. There's 9 in total. So where are the other 4? Where are the other 4? Woo! Okay, so yeah, this season's just been so good, so good. Favourite episode? This is a tough one to pick out. My favourite episode would have to be, it's got to be the one with Levi versus the Beast Titan. Erwin Smith dies. Levi versus the Beast Titan. He doesn't kill the Beast Titan, even though certainly was going to. The Beast Titan gets away. Then we find out a little bit about him as well, don't we? That he really tied to Eren because of Eren's father. That's got to be the best episode. Closely followed by the one after, which is the decision to be made whether to save Erwin Smith or Armin. That was probably the most emotional episode. But the previous one was the best. Eren dies, technically. Erwin Smith dies. Hanji almost dies in a way as well, and Levi doesn't kill the Beast Titan. So that would be my favourite one. Off the top of the dome, I think that's episode 18. I think it's 17 or 18. That would be my favourite one. But yeah, this season's just been phenomenal, so good. And if season 4 is anything like this, then I'm in for a treat. So I think I'll leave it here today, guys, on this one. I will be going through season 4 starting next week. It will be 1 episode a week, but I believe we're at the mid-season break now, which is good because it gives me time to catch up. And then when the second half of the season kicks in, I will be, for the first time ever, up to date. Woo! So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.